Okay, Shatsis, I did go cycling and it was a bit... I knew that some bad weather was coming up, but bad weather can feel so good, you know. I really like the challenges of Mother Nature. So, yeah, I had a good time. I was feeling the sharing, you know, just sharing on YouTube about, you know, what I just said. It just feels so good because it gets flowing, you know, it gets flowing. All these doubts and little judgments that I still have, they excuse me, they just flow, and that's the good thing about the sharing. Anyhow, for me, and maybe also for you, because you could maybe do the same even. Anyhow, do the same in terms of sharing with people, you know, just keeping up this facade like, yeah, I'm good all the time. That's really not of the very attractive things of this world. It's one of the things that I really hate. Anyhow, so little judgments, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, there's something I want to say still about this, and that is when we find out that certain stuff is good for us in our life, like organic food and all of that, then we might, you know, we have these things like certain stuff is bad for us, and we avoid that, and then we don't always avoid that, and then when we do consume bad food, then all of a sudden we feel guilty about it. Like all these things, they probably happen in everyone's life very often. They're subtle, but they're all there. They all count. They're all thoughts that create our world, that can, you know, produce sickness also. You know, if you would smoke, for example, and you feel guilty about you smoking all the time, then probably the smoking will finally harm you. But there's old people, you know, they smoke all their life, and not just a bit. But, you know, they were just smoking and enjoying it, and they don't necessarily produce sickness. So it's very much about the attitudes. It's about the underlying thought that is creating your world, not necessarily the actual stuff that you're doing, but the intention. You know, are you coming from fear, or are you coming from freedom? So isn't that wonderful to know all this and to play with it? Because, you know, suppose you do notice, like, oh, I still have these things, these feeling guilty, and like I said before, like I was going back to my old condition a bit. So what to do about it? Well, the answer is nothing. Not to do anything. It's just to witness it, just to be aware of it. Because as soon as you want to change it, so if you want to change it, you will change it from not accepting it, generally. And so then you're actually affirming the thought, like, it's not good what I'm doing. So you think you're doing something good because you're changing it, but you're coming from, it's not good what I'm doing. So this being not good is what will take you down. That is a low energy, and it will take you down. So just let it be. When you just witness it, just observe it without drama, then most likely the frequency, like the low frequency, will rise, since you don't have that judgment anymore. And if you still have the judgment, then you just look at yourself having the judgment. play with it. That's all I can say. And let me know if you have something to mention about this playtime with yourself. So people, I'm going to have a shower now and clean my bicycle because it really got muddy in the wet snow. And I took quite a few pictures, and that will be a next video clip. The beauty of bad weather. Ciao!